Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Handmade by Ying with Donna. Today is November the 13th, 2023, and it is 7 o'clock p.m. I'm used to the 8, but I've segued to 7 on Monday night. And I'd like to welcome each and every one of you here tonight. So I'm going to slip into the chat, and then Joe will bring my screen full screen so everybody can see who's here. As you can see on the left side of my screen, probably right side of yours, it says our channel supporters' names are there. So that's just one more way that Joe and I can show our appreciation for anybody that is supporting our channel. Now I need to locate my mouse. It's been a day. So let me get my mouse over here.
Somewhere under.
I've got to get my mouse. Okay. Let me slip into the chat right quick. Hey, Donna, Joe, and everyone, prepping my stuff now so I can be ready when the live starts. Donnell, awesome. I'm so glad you got it in time. Katie J. Hey, Donnell Stitchery's talking. Let me see. Good, you and yourself. Little side chat. Let me see. Let me just skim. Katie J. Okay, let me see. I'm just skimming. Let me skim past their chat. Hey, Heather's in the house. Brenda Foley received notice today that my iris shipped. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to ship until a little bit later, but evidently, as soon as they get you signed up now, they're ready to ship. So I can't wait till you start it, Brenda. It's going to look phenomenal. It's one of the funner sews I've done. I loved the process. Donnell Stitchery, hello, Heather. How are you doing? Little side hustle chat there. Let me see. Katie J, everybody's talking. Brenda, when I signed up, it said it starts shipping in November. Absolutely. Yeah, it's going to ship. There's going to be a little bit of an overlap between the Vortex and the Iris. Donna Hitch, hello from South Carolina. Awesome. Welcome. Donna, hey, Donna, and welcome. Thank you, Heather, for being the super mod tonight and helping me along the way. Linda Faust, hello, Donna, Joe, and everyone. My chat just jumped. It's got a mind of its own tonight. So I got to get back to where I was. Okay, let me see. It's skimming. I don't want it to jump, so I'll go real slow here for just a second. Showtime, yes, we're on and live. Linda Cloak, hello. If I've missed anybody, it's because my chat jumped and I don't know where I was. Hey, Handmade by Ying. Joe and all, hello, Donnell. Annette J is in the house. Hello, Quilters. Guess who, Nancy? Hi, y'all. Day's telling everyone hello. Katie's hello. Let me just skim real quick. S. Taylor, hello. It just jumped again. I'm not even going to try to keep catching it because it just jumps. Derek, hello from Texas. Brenda Ogden. I probably butchered that and I'm sorry, but hello and welcome. Sun Country Girl Designs, hello. Susie Rose, hello, sweetie, and welcome. Crossover Paranormal, hello. Louise Cloak, hello. Giving everybody a chance to come in. So I'm going to shut this off. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I try to announce everybody that's in blue as my moderators and in the green as my channel supporters. If anybody would like to join the channel support, we humbly appreciate it. We're dedicating that for my granddaughter, Harper, at this time moving forward. So if anybody wants to join the channel membership, please go to the front of our channel and look at the information. And we're pledging 100% of that to our granddaughter's medical. So we humbly appreciate each and every one of you for all that you do. I'm going to welcome my guest tonight, and then I'm going to segue and give you a little Harper update, and then we're going to get busy sewing. So my moderator, Dahlia, is in the house. Hey, Day.
Hello.
She is my world traveler. You never know where she's going to land. Right now, she's in Carolinas. So she is living her best life with her husband on the road. Then we have Quilting Queen 22. Miss Shelley's in the house.
Hello, everybody.
Then my moderator, Janine, is in the house as well. And none other than my girl, my bestie, my ride or die, Sassy. Memoirs of a Long Arm Quilter. So we've got a full array of things to talk about tonight. So first and foremost, I need to thank each and every one that comes to this channel on the daily looking for updates for Harper, because I'm trying my best to remember to drop them in the community tab. Harper has graduated to where they're classifying her. I spoke to my son about 6:30, and she has graduated now to where she is classified critical but stable. That is a big plus. They have shut the dialysis machine off about 4 o'clock today, and they're trying to challenge her body to trick her kidneys into working. So if you are the praying type, and all we're asking for is a lot of prayers that this little girl doesn't retain fluid because she has congestive heart failure, that these kidneys are going to do their trick. This is our third go around at trying to trick the kidneys. So if you could, please pray tonight that this girl makes water, if there's no other way of putting it. If she can, the dialysis will run periodically to continue to filter her blood and things like that. The goal would be to totally get her off of dialysis and moved upstairs to the 7th floor for rehabilitation, but it's going to take time. She's very weak, but she's getting that spunk back. She's getting her color back. I have not been over since I come home, and I'm going to take this week and stay back, let mom and dad handle things at the hospital, and get caught up here at home getting ready for Thanksgiving. But my goal and my plan is to be over there next week and just spend as much time loving on this child. And I'm praying that she's up on 7th floor to where I can really kiss, cuddle, and love on her. So with all of that being said, let's get busy. I had a care package delivered today, and Delia sent me some goodies to put in my goodie box, excuse me, of tricks for Project Dress a Girl. And she found some outstanding, it's zoology. How cute. Rainbow bias tape. This is going to work on a lot of different dresses. Now, is that not cute?
It is.
And just saying, isn't it going to look pretty with the fabric that she sent?
Oh, that's
yeah,
cute.
that's cute.
That's really cute. So, like the second dress that I did this year, I've been telling her all day, I need to get with Jersey. I need to get with Jersey. I want to use that same pattern this year. I don't have the eye like they do to pick fabric and do the blenders, like get two that really accent each other. I think with this bias tape, and I'm guessing, but I'll have to get with the girls' sidebar, some shade of like a solid blue or something that's that deep pocket dress. I think that would work. So that's one of the dresses that I'm already jonesing to do. And she found this beautiful, beautiful floral and sent along.
Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty.
I love it. And when you guys are out and you find fabric and you want to send it along, please send it to the P.O. box. Joe brings it in, and I'm starting already to collect for next year as it comes in. And time allows, if I don't want to sew, I'm going to be cutting out pre-cutting dresses from the Call 5797, but I'm going to do a few of those fancy dresses. I really like the way that they did turn out. If I've neglected in welcoming anybody, I humbly apologize. Marie Quaterman, hello and welcome. I'm just trying to skim the chat and see. My mailing address is now in the chat. If anybody does want to do Project Dress a Girl, or you want to mail something for Harper, You feel free to mail it to the P.O. box. All I ask is that if you're mailing it for Harper, please put an H on the box or package on the outside. It will not be opened, and I will hand deliver it over to the kids so that when she gets up on 7th floor, she'll have some stuff to open on her own when she gets moved. Just a little something that she'll have of her own. Love the fabric. Susie, hello, girl. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for working the chat tonight. Paula, hello. Oh, praise the Lord. Go Harper. Yes, if you are not following Harper Strong page, please do. I also do daily updates on my personal Facebook. And as soon as I talk to my son in the morning, I just do a very brief Harper had a good night, Harper, blah, blah, blah. I just keep it really short, sweet, and to the point. If you want the long and detailed updates, that'll be coming from her other grandmother and or mom from time to time. You'll go to Harper Strong for those updates. And I just do mine simple.
Hey, Donna.
Yep.
Phyllis Klein is asking, how much fabric does it take to make the dresses?
I would say about 1.5 yards per dress, and that'll get me to a size 8 comfortably. I like to do anywhere from a 12 down. The need is plentiful for the 8/12s, so I would say 2 yards will make one dress comfortably. And then if there's enough left, what I did last year was mail day the leftover fabric for all intents purposes, and she's turning it into hair bands. Am I saying it right? Hair scrunchies. And then she'll mail those back so they'll go into the pockets. But we don't have to stuff them. All I need to do is have them in an envelope, and they'll do that on the receiving end as they're passing out the dresses. Paula, oh, praise the Lord, go Harper. Yes, absolutely. Just skimming really quick. Paula Klein, how much? I'm seeing that. I saw her picture. What a beautiful child. Thank you. Thank you. She's got a long, long road ahead of her. Tomorrow makes it 1 month. It's hard to believe. October 14th, our world was turned upside down. But we're walking through this for a reason and for a season. And I believe Harper's going to come out the other side with one powerful testimony like none other to ever be heard. She's going to be telling you all about it. And she's got some stuff she wants to tell me when I get over there. So I can't wait to hear all of it. She can tell me about anything. I just love it when she tells me what she sees when she's asleep and stuff. I get excited. I made 5 dresses last year and sent them to sew. Yeah, awesome. No matter where you choose to send them, they are still going to the same project worldwide. Many hands make light work, and it's greatly appreciated. So now that I've talked, let me get a drink, and I'm going to put let me see, who am I going to pick on first tonight? Sassy, I'll start there. So
I didn't get thrown under the bus yet.
That's all right. Especially your day.
So
I know, I heard you, Janine. I heard you.
They just stay in the bus, not under the bus.
So with all of that being said, so what are you thinking so far? You're just now starting to get stitching.
Yep.
And you've been crazy busy all day organizing.
Yes.
Getting set up. What one thing would you tell anybody that's doing any legit kit, not just this one?
I would tell them
Get organized.
hard on themselves.
I couldn't hear you. Shelly talked over you.
Don't be hard on yourself. My first go around, that very first piece, I messed up. And I was like, dang. Now, and then you were like, oh no, just sew another piece on top of, keep going. And I was like, I know I'm gonna rip that out. I just know I'm gonna rip it out. And I didn't, and right now I can't even find it. I don't even know what piece it was.
Yeah.
So hard on yourself if you mess up, especially on these really big blocks. Now the intricate little tiny pieces, you might have to, do some ripping out, but don't beat yourself up. Have fun.
It's all about the journey.
Yep.
So let me go to Shelley next. So what ideas have you come up with so far for yours?
Mine is going to be totally scrappy.
That sounds fun.
It's very challenging.
It
But I'm
makes you
just-
go out of your comfort zone a bit.
This is definitely out of my comfort zone, but I'm looking forward to seeing it done.
You
Can
can
get rid
Cool.
of some of these scraps.
And then I've got a question in the chat. Is there a certain pattern for the dresses? I like to use McCall 5797. It's only 4 pieces. It's the front, the back, the strap, and the pockets. 4 simple pieces. I have standalone videos that show how to do the dress. And after I cut 5 and 6 dresses at one time, I've just gotten to where it's a science. Lay it down and just cut. And it's not a hard pattern on any level. It's an easy sew. French seams were my downfall in the beginning. Joe bought me a serger, and I'm still learning how to use just a serger. There's ways you got to pull the thread, and there's a science to even a serger. You would think it's a straight line. No, it can't be that easy, but I'm learning. So, life's a journey. Enjoy helping these girls all across the world, not just out of the country, but in the country. When there's a disaster, they're staying here. Just popping in for a little bit. I've got the grands tonight. Crystal, I totally understand. Hello, Kelly Cruises and Crafts, and everyone who just came in. Awesome. I'm watching 3 grandkids 5 days a week, one of which is 2, so I don't get much time to sew anymore. Oh, sweetheart, but the memories you're making, they are priceless. Enjoy every second. Roxanne would love to make more, but it costs to ship is too much. I get it. I totally get it. I understand. Absolutely. Let me see. I want to make sure. Okay, I've got that. So now I'm going to move right along to Miss Janine. So how are you going to be doing your pattern? Oh. Did you buy, I forget, I'm trying to remember because it's been a little bit since last week. You're going to pull from stash. She froze.
Did I?
No,
Yeah,
you're
you're
good.
I'm back.
Yeah,
Yep,
you're
you're
back.
back.
Oh,
Welcome
cool. All right.
back.
So I bought just the pattern, not the fabric. I am going to use my own stash the same way I did for Little Hooter and just have fun with it.
Yep. If you could tell anybody one thing about legit kits, let's just do legit as a whole, what would it be?
Organization. You got to have a system that works for your brain.
Yes.
Yep.
Not necessarily everybody else's, but your own. As long as it makes sense to you, then go with that.
Yep. What do you think of the coding system?
Coding system works pretty good for me.
It works for me.
Yeah. And how I have just, because I'm using my own fabric, it helps to have their coding system because I would have to think about it way too much if
Right.
I had nothing to go on.
Yeah, that's what my point was going to be, like kind of doing it on your own. You're still using their coding system, but kind of generating kind of like what their color palette is.
Uh-huh.
Cool. Okay, and then now none other than Day.
I went with the full kit this time around. I'm still thinking about changing my green some. but I gotta go look for my batik green that I used on the cow.
Oh.
I don't know if I mailed it out or not. Mailed it back home. I gotta look.
Oh no.
And
Get it back from
I was trying to, make room for other stuff. And I think I'm gonna do something with the rock in different grays, blacks, and browns or something like that.
Ooh.
So I finally got the rest of the folders I needed to put all the fabric. My containers are a little tight.
That's
because
okay.
I'm working with limited space.
Yep.
And that, but I like the coding system. I think it's a good avenue to have, so at least you know where you can put your material and what you're looking for.
Right.
At the time, like Sassy said, enjoy it. It's supposed to be fun.
Right. Absolute. So I got everybody right.
Yep.
I want to make sure I did not miss anyone. So
I mean, you didn't say what you're doing, but
I'm doing.
You got a friend over?
I'm doing. Yeah, you've got a friend, and I would like to meet. I would like to meet said friend.
Said friend, this is my daughter, Allison. She is the one
Hi,
that
Allie.
organizes all my colors, my fabrics and stuff. And she's the one that did most of the work picking the colors for the line.
Awesome.
She's good with color.
There you
So
go.
you have your own little fairy in the house. Magic happens when your daughter's home.
It's magic. Indeed it is.
Is she loanable?
Yeah. Trying to do a road trip now? I don't like trips. She doesn't travel well. She honestly does. I do know
All right. So I'm going to slip into the chat. Now's the time. I will be doing a giveaway of said roller tonight for legit kits. You just don't know when it's coming. So with that being said, I'm going to ask that when I do that drawing, unless you are doing a legit kit or planning to do a legit kit, this roller will mean nothing to you. This is more a legit kit ruler. And I would ask that when you email me, let me know what kits you're working on or going to work on so that I know, because I promised this will go to someone doing a kit. Yes, have fun with it. What advice, anybody that's done a legit kit, would you recommend? I'll let you drop that in the chat, that all of our subscriber friends could learn from. What advice would you give? Mine is enjoy the journey. There's no rush to the finish line. Just enjoy it. So, Joan Reed, hello, Donna, and everyone else. Hate this time change. Need to remember it's an hour earlier before the time. I know, right, Joan? I'm sorry. Hey, Nellie, welcome, sweetheart. It's good to see you in the house. I hope that we find you well tonight. Shelly's here. You'll remember Miss Shelly. Enjoy and take one bite at a time. Absolutely. Must love fabric and puzzles. Absolute. I like to watch the whole process. I like to watch it as we're cutting out the pieces. I was never a puzzle girl, but I tell you right now, I could probably sit down now that I'm older and do a puzzle and actually enjoy it.
I love to see the way they come out at the end.
Yeah, just brave. Pin the ends in the middle when connecting sections. Absolutely, because no matter what you do, it's going to slide even with your feed dogs. Pin, pin, pin. Absolutely. Day says, pay attention to the codes. And she's not wrong there. You got to watch your coding system. If you don't, you're really going to mess yourself up.
Yes, especially when you're doing the shading, meaning when you're working with colors that are very, very close in value, oh my gosh, it's very important.
The struggle is real, is it not?
Definitely.
But yeah, I think sometimes you go a little too fast and you think, you transpose the code.
Yes.
And you don't know it until you've already pressed it and you're ready to roll.
Yeah, then sometimes it's too late.
Absolute. It's time to take Jack out. Man,
Take Jack
pay
out
attention.
or quit. Quit for the day.
Nellie says she's going home. Awesome. Donnell says, man, paying attention to fabric choices and placement when using your own fabrics is important with FPP. Absolutely. I just went to Legit Kits via Donna's link and I could not find just the pattern for the baby polar bear. Hold on. Let me see. They might, if they're out, they pull it. Hold on. Let me just look.
Ursula Minor, right?
Yeah. Are you looking for the name Ursula Minor? Hold on one. Shop kits.
I get nervous.
Okay, I want to make sure I'm reading this right. She only wants the pattern.
Right.
She's correct. Wait, print. Do she want to print the pattern only? Printed
Only
pattern?
the pattern only.
It's there. It's the one right before the ruler. The one pictured with the ruler. It says Ursula Minor. No, that's minor and major. Sorry.
It's okay.
Minor is fabric only and full quilt top kit.
I'm gonna pass you these as soon as
Yeah, a lot of these are sold out at the moment. And I'm looking through the back window. So hold on one second.
press them. You want the opposite.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I'm not seeing it either.
That mean they're out of it?
It means it's just paused because they have to cut more kits. So yeah, it's just, it's not
the pattern.
right.
Make more pattern pieces, right?
Right.
More
They have to
patterns.
be able, there's only a few people working in the office.
Gotcha.
So it just means once the order's placed, then they cut, but I'll shoot them an email tomorrow and let them know that we've got people that's wanting it. Yes, that's what it's called. Callie, is it
tell her
okay
to
if I give them your name and let them know that you're looking for that one? Let me know in the chat. Let me see. Yeah, as soon as I get a definitive answer, I won't be till tomorrow, Kelly. And then when I see you on Friday, if I get a chance, I'll email you. I have your email. Thank you, though, for thinking about that. I'm back to working on Little Hooter. Do you see him peeking out behind Sassy? I'm telling you, the girl's got it all going on. He's getting feisty, peeking around her. Becky is just a baby, super cute. Absolutely. It's okay. It'll take a little bit. They had pattern pirates. So yeah, Teresa, she's not looking for the PDF.
Right. They're not doing PDFs anymore.
Yeah, PDF is now no longer in existence for Legit Kits. It has to be pattern only or the full kits. Let me see. I'm not in a super rush. I was supposed to be doing the sail away with Katie, maybe February. Okay. They had the pattern pirates, but there was more to it than that. That's only 3% of the sales. a lot of deals needed made so that they were able to get into big businesses. But yes, that was a major issue. Thanks kindly, Donna. Yep. Just the pattern, baby. Only got it. Let me write it now and I'll email in the morning. All right, honey, and I'll make sure I get you an answer as soon as I can. No, they signed contracts with Joanne and had to nix the PDFs. There's a lot, yeah. There's a lot of stuff that's between Joanne's and Checkers and Mike growing his business. You have to cut where you have to cut. I have dyslexia. I just downloaded the free pattern for building blocks by Legit Kits. It should be interesting. Susie, make sure that you, if you do nothing else, print a whole bunch of them because it's going to be addicting. You are going to love it. To me, the building blocks looked more like Post-it notes.
Yeah.
And they really did. After I finished the testing on that one, I showed the girls and they're like, yeah, I can see where, yeah, it does look like Post-it notes.
Reminded me of the game Tetris.
Oh,
Oh, that
Yeah.
too.
see, I didn't even think of that one.
I love that
Absolutely.
game.
Free pattern on Legit Kits.
Let me see. I don't mind getting a printed pattern. Whoever, okay, I'll take care of you tomorrow, baby. And thank you for using my link. I greatly appreciate it, sweetheart. Yeah, I'll email Loretta and ask her to get in touch with you. It's ugly. What's ugly? Are you saying my lion's ugly, Heather?
No,
I'll
I don't
give you-
think Heather likes that the Post-it notes.
Heather, don't be so hard, man.
That's what I'm thinking.
I can't find the free download. Donna, you need to type in Legit Kit building blocks. It's a free pattern. So just type that into your search engine. I said engine. It should have been bar. Okay, Jay's saying that's the same thing.
Same thing.
I stink of technology. So let me see.
Fine, you did fine.
I did all right. I guessed 1 in a million
Yeah, you did.
when I had it done my first. Awesome, Jackie. Awesome. Post-it notes. I really think they look like all different sizes of Post-it notes. That's just me.
Hey,
tree-
I thought Mike, knows Donna so well. That's why he set it up that way. She's a Post-it note queen.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, everybody's always saying, hey, what can I get you for Christmas? What would you like? What do you need for the business? And you can ask any of these girls Post-it notes.
Post-it notes.
I am plain and simple Post-it notes.
She likes the cute,
Do I?
cute ones. That's fun, right?
Yeah, I'm just plain downright. I'll take them all. I love them all. I don't discriminate one against the other. I have a Post-it note infatuation, addiction. I don't know.
Fiction would be more like it, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, Joe, he wakes up in the morning to many. I need to get him a whiteboard. I need the whiteboard.
Does he wake up to Post-it notes on his forehead?
No, but all over his computer when I shut down at night. Don't forget to do this. We need to do this. Can we do this? Can we do that? Honey, I forgot to ask you last week, or did I ask you? And the Post-it note's gone. All kinds of fun stuff. Donna is obsessed. Absolutely. I love Post-it notes and I don't know why. Just went to look at the building blocks. It does look like Seth. I'm telling you, I did mine and I sent it to Tucker. He quilted his, and then he asked for mine. He was going to go ahead and quilt it, and I'm sure he has quilted it since then. And it's just going to be fun to see what he did with it, and he can just add that to the one he's already got and just have a good time with it. I just did it for the test. You're giving her ideas, Janine. What? What, Janine?
What? Oh.
She said you're giving me ideas. What ideas?
I don't know. What did I
About-
say?
Oh, I don't know. What did you say?
Cute little post-it notes.
Yeah, probably. I'm plain and simple, and you're gonna make me classy wanting the real good stuff, you know?
Not them generic ones. Get the
No, they don't work.
ones with the super
I end
stick.
up I stick them in like I don't know, with a lot of needles trying to make sure that they hold on. Hold on. I gotta see, where are you at, babe?
Chapter.
You're giving your ideas. Gladys Paul. Hello, Miss Gladys, and welcome. Joe, the post-it notes on Joe's forehead. Is everyone using the same color palette for their lion? No. Kate, no. I am using a blended way of doing mine. I am mixing. Mine's going to be with a twist. Let me just say, mine's going to be with a twist. Day is going to change a color or two along the way, and she might change her background, I believe. And let me see. Sass is. I don't think you said you were changing anything, did you, Sass?
I'm changing the green in the face, and I'm changing the rock color.
Okay.
But yeah, baby, this one's done.
Mic drop. Let me see it. You got to show it.
You mean show before I cut it?
No, you can show it before you cut it, and you can show it after. Because
Or
I mean, it's crazy how much
Nice.
they look like little rag dolls, you know?
Right?
but my background is staying green because that's my color. But and then I am using my ruler. I like it when it's one page, when you don't have to worry about connecting anything.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier, doesn't it?
Yes, because I really don't understand how if you line it up, it can still come off.
Absolute. Do you
I'm like,
notice?
dang it.
Now, let me ask you, you're looking at your ruler right now.
Uh-huh.
When you're lining your ruler up and you're going at the very two top pivotal points on the inside, right here, Sass, you know how they have their markings.
I can't
Like-
see.
I'm gonna have to get Joe to spotlight me.
Yeah.
Just a second. Heather's got me all messed up here.
Heather's got him messed up by notes on the forehead.
I said no to the word.
She's got him like, what? Am I spotlighted, babe?
No, not yet. Hang on.
He forgot what he was doing. Heather, leave him go, man. Okay, look here. When you're lining up your piece, look for
Yep.
this corner and this corner.
Right.
And you're going to line that up on that gray area.
The
When you're
inside-
lining up your top, and then when you bring it down to the bottom, are you seeing what I see on mine? They do not always line up top to bottom during the printing of a full page. Are you
Right.
seeing that?
Yes, that's what I'm seeing on this exact same one. This one
Yep.
I'm doing.
That's the one you're doing is the one that did not line up on mine. So I called and spoke, and as long as you got these top two corners,
Uh-huh.
That's your main piece right there. And then just get it as straight looking as possible and then trim it in. That's what I was trying to show you. During the printing, sometimes the paper slides and it deviates the way it's printing.
Oh, tricky.
Yep. So when you are doing that block, there, as we move along through it, if I see something, I will say something. You
Was
all
A1.
Oh, so it's not always me.
no, we cannot give you all the credit and the glory. Have fun, ladies. Got to get back to
It's
my
not
cleaning
always me.
sewing room. Louise, thank you very much, honey, for stopping in. Donnell says, I'm doing mine in Detroit Lion style. That is going to be stellar, and you have got to show us. I'll bring you on from time to time, Donnell. I didn't realize, even though you've told me. Let me see. Susie Gabbard. Y'all stick together like glue. Who are you talking to?
There for making that remark, and she said it was a what you call it's idea, Janine's idea.
Janine made her do it?
That's what she said.
Janine.
You wanted to bless me.
What? What did I do now? I was frozen. What? You can't blame me when I was frozen.
Okay, not it.
Oh, not it.
Don't know someone to me.
How do you decide what color to use if you aren't using the colors they choose in the pattern? It seems daunting. It's really not.
It
So
really
hold on
isn't.
1 second. I'm gonna hook you up with Janine and her daughter, and they can tell you how they're doing it. Hold on 1 second. I want to finish the chat. Susie, today I'm working on the dining room and sewing room. I just want to make sure I'm hitting everybody. Bad paper tricky, yes.
I'd be hitting
Okay,
people.
let's spotlight Janine and her daughter.
Hang on,
I'm not even asking your daughter's permission, by the way, just saying. All right. The question is simple. How do you decide on what colors you're using if you're not using the colors of the pattern? It seems very daunting. Joe, will you let Becca in? So, what is your thought process on how you are choosing? That's hello,
look at-
Becca, and welcome. I'll be with you in a minute.
Oh, hang on. I can take them out if you want.
Dead air,
Hey,
girls. Talk.
You good?
It's thundering out here. We're having a thunderstorm right now here in New York. So
It's okay. You're good.
Okay.
So
What's
tell
up?
us about your thought process with your daughter as you're working on your legit kit. What makes you guys decide and how are you deciding the colors?
Well, Allie just takes and she tries to match my stash as close as she can to these rectangle codes that we got. So say if we're looking at what color you got. I just take the color, put it against this page, and cross my eyes.
And get it as close as you can, right?
Yeah. And we use a mixture of solids. We use print if I have a low volume print. And we got lots of batiks that we use. So if we find something we like, then we just substitute that for whatever the Kona color was.
So you kind of just roll with it.
Right.
I think it's a good idea.
And then on my part of it, when I change a color, so now we're talking about, I didn't stay with whatever.
Right. She froze. She's got a bad storm, honey. It might knock her out.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Becca.
Hey, Becca.
Hey, Becca,
Before-
welcome
this is
to
the
the
after.
house.
That's the after.
Okay, let me see where I left off. It's okay. Let me see. Just highlight Donnell right there. Let me have the
Where, there?
no 5 down. Yeah, just highlight that and I'll go back to it. There you go. That way I don't lose where I'm at. All right. So how you doing, Beck? She is muted. So we gotta wait a second. No sound.
Uh-oh,
I got no
sound
sound from Becca, no sound. Your
Yes, you
mic's off. You got no sound.
Boom, 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 boom.
Now
boom,
I
boom,
got
boom,
ya.
boom.
Now we
Yeah,
got
I know.
ya.
Sorry.
I hate to tell you this, girlfriend, but you have to turn it on.
Yeah, I apparently power works. So
Yeah, it makes the world go crazy, right?
it does. We just got back from my daughter's band concert. Really, I will tell you this story. And this I haven't even told Ian, who is sitting here eating dinner, and he's in the chat, by the way. Ian's in the chat. So
Oh, hello, Ian. Welcome, welcome.
when we went to her band concerts last year, I tried to get like front row Joe every single time so that I could get a good picture of her, all the things, right? And for both of her concerts last year, you couldn't really see her because she was kind of sitting in the middle towards the back, and her confidence level was very low last year, but her confidence over the past year has soared. And so this year, we were like, Jason and I went to the concert. We had to drop her off for rehearsal an hour before. So we got some steps in and walked around the high school and looked at the trophies and the artwork and stuff. And by the time we were done doing that, they're letting people come in. So I was like, let's just grab a seat at the back because we're not going to be able to see her. Like, we'll just sit at the back. Well, we walk in, and because we weren't worried about good seats, we weren't fighting everybody to go down the main aisle. So we veered off to the right and then went down one of the other aisles. And I looked up, my daughter is sitting on the end seat where we could see her. So of course we go down towards the front, sit like the 3rd or 4th row back. She's first chair. I know.
Yeah.
I was so proud.
I'd have been crying.
Happy.
I'd have been the mom going, that's my girl.
That's right.
Do it, Zoe.
Yeah, I was very proud of her. And I don't know if she knows what that means yet. So the band, they played their 3 numbers and then we leave. And when I go to get her, she says hi to a couple of her band friends. And then we go to get in the car. And I was walking next to her and I was like, hey, where you're sitting, do you know what that is? And she said, I don't know. That's just the seat that was assigned to me because we have assigned seats. I was like, baby, your first chair. She was like, oh, really?
Oh, God love her. Now you're going to give her stage fright.
And you're a band geek. If you take a picture of the orchestra and you see somebody in that chair and you're like, oh, I know what that is, right? Like, I don't know about anybody else, but every band I ever played with, it was always first chair, second, like it started at the left. She was the left.
That's the way it goes left.
Yep, it always starts at the left. So very proud of her. And then she told me, I could tell at one point during the concert, one of her fellow saxophonists wasn't doing something right. And I could tell she was giving him side eye and like trying to get his attention. And then we were walking to the car. She's like, yeah, somebody was playing way too fast and he wasn't paying attention. I had to put him in line.
I love it. I love it.
And chair for a reason.
Because I know back when I was in high school, my cousins and them were in the band and they were always first year fruit and stuff like that. But you play for those chairs.
You do.
It's a competition to get them.
Yeah, it's a competition.
It is a big thing. I'll tell you one last story and then we'll move on to quilting because we're here to talk about the lion, not about the child. Although I have proud mama moment right now. She overheard a couple of kids in band talking, I guess a couple days ago. They were doing open rehearsal or something. They were able to just like play freely or whatever. And there were 2 kids talking and she overheard them. one of the kids was like, hey, let's go sit next to Zoe. And the other kid was like, no, she'll make us sound bad.
Oh,
That is a proud mama moment.
Yeah, I'm so proud of her. I know this is a passion of hers. I'm so happy that she found her passion and she's working at it. Like you could ask Ian, she's playing all the time and he hasn't heard her play since his last trip here in June. And it's like she just keeps improving. So really proud of her. Anyway.
Awesome. Awesome. Let's slip into the chat real quick and then I'll give it over to you, Beck.
Okay.
Hold
oh
on.
Gosh.
There's a lot of
Shenanigans.
information there for you. So hold on.
Okay.
Joe had it highlighted for me. Gonna change some of the green in the background. Yes, got that. Let me slide down. Can't wait to see how that turns out today. Sophia girl, Ian's telling everyone hello. Let me see. Pat Strawhouse is in the house. Hello, girl. How are you? We've kind of like been missing you. Totally. The grandson is doing video chat and grandma keeps saying the TV. That's too cute. Hey, Becca. Fancy meeting you here off Kilder Crafter, Ian. Go get her. Got it. Dinner. Let me see. Pat Strawhouse. Hey, ladies, I'll be listening while I bake a cake for the girls' luncheon tomorrow. Awesome. I'm in. I want cake. Now that I know you can bake, you know what to bring to retreats. Just saying. Everybody's telling you hello back. Congratulations for Zoe. Janine had to jump out. Bad storm. And let me see. Joe Carmel's in the house. Hey, Joe, did you get my email today? Looking to see if you got your video up. So you can text me and let me know. Yes, we're working on the lion tonight. Let me skim down. Oh, good grief. Was he stealing the It's all yours, Beck. Beck is in the house. She's going to talk a little bit about her lion, her thought process. I saw a video. What is it called? A reel. I want to make sure I'm learning this. Yep. A reel. And I'm telling you what, when I saw that, I was like, whoa.
Okay,
it's
so
good.
I will grab it and show it to you in just a moment, but I do want to let you know that what I am using Instagram for is like my personal life and behind the scenes for projects that I'm working on. So some of the stuff may be in longer form videos on my channel, but some of it may not be. So if you want to see progress clips, that's the place to go, is Instagram. I do try to put them on YouTube as well. And the one that I shared today is actually a short on YouTube, but also a reel on Instagram. So I'll go grab the row. And as I'm walking, I will talk to you. I will let you know what I did. So over the weekend, I have been working on putting together row A. And I've been breaking it down into one block at a time, but every time I finish the block, I'm adding it to the row. Now, when you challenged us last week, Donna, I knew I was in for the lion. I love lions. If I'm being completely honest, Lion King is like my all-time favorite Disney movie. So I've been eyeballing the lion. So when this challenge came up, I knew I was in. But I also knew that as much as my friend Stephanie loves the color green, I am not a fan. So I like green in certain things, but I really didn't like it with the lion because the background of the green didn't add the contrast that I wanted. So I challenged myself to get a little creative with this and make it my own. So the first thing I knew I wanted to do is change out the background. So I had to find the fabric for that. Ian, can you help me hold this up? So I don't know if you want to spotlight me so they can see this, or if Peter.
Yes, Joe, would you please? And
so I'm going to tell you,
so
I grabbed, yeah, it goes this way. I grabbed, this is fairy dust. It's an ombre fabric go that way a little bit towards you. Oh, no, go towards me. Sorry. By V&Co. So this is an ombre fabric and it's black with these little flakes in it that you can kind of see here. But if you look at the fabric on the bolt, it starts off with really dense sparkle and it gets lighter. The color stays black. I didn't want this pattern to be what was in the background. I wanted it to look a little scattered. And so for that reason, everywhere that there was a section on here that should have been green, I literally put the same size and shape of one of these blacks to kind of give it that splattered background effect. And as I was working on this, Donna was like, ooh, you know what would be cool? A moon. And I was like, oh yeah, that would be neat. And so I went looking on Etsy and Google, thank you, Ian, to see if I could find an FPP pattern for a moon. I knew I could also achieve the same look by doing some sort of a drunkard's path or something, but I wanted it to look a little blocky, a little edgy to kind of carry the sharp shapes that were going to be in the lion. So I had to go into EQ8 and make this myself. So I made this pattern for the moon. And I got to tell you, when it's not anywhere else, it looks a little bit like the Death Star. So I'll just say it. So I've got row 1 done. I am super pleased with this. I can't wait for this to be done. And I do think the top of his mane looks a little bit like mountains in the desert.
It does right
It
now,
does.
but
Right now.
I'm telling you, Beck, I think that, and we got to tell everybody, the moon does not come with legit kits pattern. This is
No.
with a twist.
Yep.
So that they understand, unless they reach out to you directly, they're not getting the moon.
They're not getting the moon. But, you know, the last thing, you could take me off spotlight now, I'm done showing the fabric. But I will say the last thing about this, though, is changing out that background. Well, that's great. It does add a bit of, it puts a little bit of a roadblock in, because now there are pieces of green in the face and the mane of the lion that are going to stand out. And so I've got to surgically find those pieces that aren't going to work now that the background's done and switch them out with something that will work.
Yep.
Right.
And you got this. I have all the faith in the world, and it's going to be fun.
I'm
Let me
excited.
see. Teresa Foster asked a question. So not sure if I follow all who have a channel. Dahlia does not have a channel. Stephanie does. Her channel is going to be dropped in just a second. It is Memoirs of a Long Arm Quilter.
Thank you so
Ian?
much if you follow.
Yes, please go follow. Ian, I love you're gonna make me laugh, baby. Becca put Tula in the safe, lady. Donnell's telling you. Pat Strawhouse has been busy, but she's gonna be more present. Ooh, carrot cake. Man, Beck, carrot cake, retreat. Pat, make. That'll go with our Thanksgiving spread, right?
Yeah,
Carrot cake?
100%. It's a vegetable. There's carrots in it.
Yeah, there's
Right.
carrots. I'm allowed that then. Miss
Yeah.
Pat, don't
Carrot
forget,
cake,
you're only,
yeah.
you're only feeding 16. Just saying. Joe Carmart will check email, but yes, my video. Thank you. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be a blast. I love that back. Everybody's telling you how pretty. Wow, that's awesome. I wish you all would quit making me want to do these. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Becca, are you sorry? Not sorry?
Nope, not sorry. Sorry.
Not sorry.
Sorry, not
No.
sorry.
No, because we love these patterns. I like the challenge, and I love the way that when we got a group collab going, all of the different, we're all going to be doing the same pattern, but when we hold them up and we showcase these, you're going to see the difference from going from straight kits to a kit with a change, a kit from Stash. We've got 2 from Stash total. And then Becca's with a twist. I think it's going to be fun. I can't wait. Confusion. The quoting compound says confusion. Welcome to our world. Phew, so Becca. Everybody's really liking yours. I told you. It's gonna
Yeah,
be so
and so there's actually another story with this lion. And somebody actually they got it without me having to tell it. I haven't shared the story of this maybe I talked about it last week. I don't remember. I say so many words, I forget what I said and where I said it. Favorite movie is Lion King. Maybe depending on the time of the year, Aladdin might bump it out for second place, but definitely top two, Aladdin and Lion King. And there's a scene in Lion King where Mufasa is talking to Simba. Mufasa's Simba's dad. And he's telling Simba to look at the night sky and how all of their ancestors are there as stars in the sky. And then later on in the movie, when Simba goes to return, his dad speaks to him through the stars in the night sky. And so to me, I was like, ooh, this is Mufasa in the night sky. So really excited about that. I don't know where I was going with that, but
I don't know, but I liked it.
Somebody got that though. They looked at this, they're like, oh, that's going to remind me of the star scene with Mufasa from Lion King. I was like, you're my people.
Yep, absolutely. And it's going to look amazing.
Yep. It is interesting, like you said, Donna, to see, because you've got some people that are doing straight kits, so you'll see it just like legit kits intended, and you're going to see people's own interpretation of it with their own stash, their own colorways, and then everything in between.
And I just think it's going to bring such a variation.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun to see, like, Janine and her daughter, I'm using them as the example, the way that her daughter goes along, holds the key code up and pulls from her mom's stash, marks it that. Regardless of whether it's batik, whether it's pattern, whatever. And that's how she's getting all that depth and all that movement. I think that's a cool idea. I'm not that brave, but I don't have that stash either. I think it's going to be awesome. And then we got Shelly. She was going to do Dallas Cowboys and changed her mind. Mary sent her Dallas Cowboy fabric.
I have Dallas Cowboy fabric from Mary, but I'm not using that in my line.
I'm teasing back up.
I have lots of scraps from Mary.
So she's going to utilize those into this.
Hopefully.
You got it. Let me see. Cereal bowl work. You can pretty well do it however you like. I just think that what Becca come up with was phenomenal.
I love that background.
So Becca, I have an FTP crescent moon that I've been thinking about adding to my little hooter. Do it. I'm telling you, you won't regret it, Pat. I think like when you're doing them, like what Sassy did, if I would have thought of it back then about putting a little bit of a moon in, a little hint of something. These patterns are cool, but if we're doing the night version or the morning, put something in there. It's just going to tweak it.
Definitely.
I got to tell you, Shelly, I've heard you say a couple times, I've seen like in our little private group chat, and I heard you just now too, talking about how you like that background. And I don't mean to be like, I don't wipe the brown stuff off my nose, but your artistic ability is so far beyond what mine is. So to get a compliment from you that this looks good and you like it means a lot to me.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you let's go into the why we're saying that, because a lot of people might not know what she does.
So when we went to retreat in June of last year, I met Shelly for the first time. And she's been around all of our channels for a minute. So we all know her from YouTube, but I've never met her in person. And for most of the retreat, she was kind of quiet and kept to herself. She had a part of the table that was up against the wall. And there was nobody behind her. So she literally was like the quiet kid in the corner. But she just kept turning out beautiful things. And then after the retreat, everybody that went was part of a messenger group, and she started sharing some of the things that she works on. She's painting, she's quilting, she does all of these things. And I'll let her talk more about what she does. But as an outsider looking in, I was baffled at all of the things that this woman can do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm not a big talker. That's why I'm the quiet one in the corner.
Let me answer Pat real quick. Yes, Pat, please bring the cake. You can frost it if Becca and I get our own bowls of frosting. If there's any left. Just saying. I use the black background for lighting. Okay. Do you have any of your projects? I've got a free minute tonight. If you would like to show anything, to show a little bit of what you do, why Becca's saying about your paintings.
Oh no. All my
Okay,
paintings
no.
are in my car.
Okay, it's okay.
I
It
can
was
post
just-
them in the chat. I have pictures of some of them.
Okay.
They're not going to see in my chat.
Oh,
But they can
okay.
always go to your Facebook group, Donna, and she can share them there. And
That's
if you're
true.
not
Yeah.
already in the Facebook group, you should join.
Yep, give you a reason to join. The ravenous beast is eating his dinner. Looks great, Becca. What is Shelly's YouTube? Shelly does not have a YouTube channel as of yet. It's in the process. She's working things out. Tiffany's Quilting Life. Hey, y'all. Hey, Tiffany, how are you? I have not saw you in like forever and a day. Hope you are doing well, and we miss you over here in this crazy little world we live in.
Crazy,
I
crazy.
enjoyed your son pictures of his wedding. Everyone looked
Yes, I
beautiful.
was just gonna say that. She was busy over the weekend with her son getting married.
Yep.
I tell you what, the apple don't fall far from the tree with that smile. I'm telling you.
Look just like Tiff. Oh my gosh. I was
Yep,
like, she's
exactly.
real for real.
She couldn't have done it any closer. I'm telling you, that was Mama's boy right there.
All right,
Everybody's
ladies.
telling her hello.
I'm going to slide out of here. I wanted to stop in and show that I actually am doing the challenge and not blowing anybody off. And I want
Yeah, we know how you are.
but I've got to
We know.
get Zoe in the shower and do all the mom things tonight. So
There you go. Have a good one, Becca. It's looking great.
yeah,
Thanks
thank you.
for
I
hopping
appreciate it.
in.
Beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll see you next Monday when all I will have done is this row still. So we'll see if I get any progress done over the next week.
We'll see what happens.
All right.
We'll
I'll
keep
talk
them
to you later.
waiting. We'll keep
Have a
them
good
waiting.
night.
Okay, bye guys.
Good night,
Becca.
Beck. Thanks. Good night, Ian.
Good night,
Good night,
Ian.
Ian. Yep.
Let me see. Tiffany, Joe's dropping her channel. Yes, love. I'm telling you what. I lurk often. I turn on the TV. Tiffany, we just love you, girl. You have no idea. I'm always thinking, like, I wish she'd pop in. I have a question about A, B, C, D, E, whatever. Yeah, tons of questions over here. Plucking your brain for ideas with quilt. Let me see. S. Taylor, bye, Becca. Everybody's home back night. But I am ready to walk, so I turned my phone on. Oh, cool. You take a night walk. Well, it's not night there yet. Duh. Why is it wherever you live, whatever, you forget about all of the other places and their different times? It's been dark here for a couple hours already.
Here too.
And where Tiffany lives, I believe theirs does not change.
Isn't it a 2-hour difference for her in Arizona? Because
I don't know.
I know
It
for
is a
Julie,
time
it's a 2-hour
difference.
change.
They don't
Now-
do daylight savings time, like they don't switch back flip-flop
Right.
every year or season.
Yeah, Joe said he believes it's 2 hours difference from us.
Yeah, because I know Julie said the other day it's 2 hours from us.
Oh, cool.
So it's 6 o'clock there now.
Cool beans. Thanks everyone. I'll tell you what, he's a fine looking young man. No time change. It's 2 hours difference right now. That's what Joe said. Thanks, sweetheart. Desi, hello. They don't. It's dark on the western side of the country. East Coast is pitch black, I'm telling you. Really, really
Yeah,
early.
it is.
Too early for me. I don't do winter well, I'll tell you. Arizona is 1 hour behind me in the central. Cool. Where is everybody from? Let's do that real quick because this will help me get to know where everybody's from. I am BC and we switched to Washington, Oregon, etc. I got you. Okay, Kelly. I'm Maryland, East Coast.
I'm North Carolina, East Coast.
I'm West Virginia.
Michigan or
East Coast.
South Carolina, East Coast.
Kentucky, okay, Texas, North Carolina. Teresa, what part of North Carolina? Canada, cool. Nevada, oh, it's beautiful out there. I'll tell you what, some days I wish I was out there. I love the what is it, Red Rock Canyon? Oh, I love it. Linda Faust, PA. What part of PA, Linda? West Central Arkansas, June Billings, London, awesome. Jotty, North Carolina, Michigan, Missouri, Wisconsin, but was born in Michigan. Candy, cool. Springfield, Illinois. Denise,
What part of Wisconsin?
Florida. What part of Wisconsin, Candy? That question is by Sass. Denise, Florida. We've got Georgia, South Carolina, Ohio. As Taylor, another Canadian, absolutely.
We're
1
in
hour from
Florida,
Raleigh.
girl.
Teresa is 1 hour from Raleigh. Are you coming to QuiltCon?
Is that Teresa Lynch?
Yes.
Hey, Teresa.
She is so sweet. Well, everybody is. My beautiful ladies. But I did not get to the post office, but that package is going out tomorrow, sweetheart. Kelly Cruz at Crafts, Sandra Campbell, Luray, Virginia. Ooh, North Carolina. I'm from
I used to
Western.
live in Luray.
North Carolina.
Really?
Linda Faust is Western Pittsburgh.
Oh, Western Pittsburgh. How close is that, Linda, to the Children's Hospital? I don't know. That's why I'm asking her. Because when I'm over there, maybe we can get together. I don't know. This is
Did Wisconsin answer yet?
I'm not seeing Wisconsin yet. Answer.
Florida, did they answer yet? What part?
I'm not seeing it. Yes, Augustine, Florida. That's Irish Style 81.
Okay.
I don't even remember where some of you live. North Central Florida. Sandra Campbell. I used to live in Luray. Oh, well, heck, I'm reading your messages, Shelly Bell.
Yes.
Sarasota. Yeah, because I'm not looking at the names unless anybody asks. Joe, do you want to set us up for the giveaway?
What are we giving away all that for?
The legit kit ruler. Oh, okay. I'd never trouble you then. Joe thought you were right on the other side of the bridge.
You said Western Pittsburgh. I thought you.
It's okay, sweetheart. I was gonna say dinner company. I'll call you when I'm there. But I know their traffic is crazy over there. Linda Faust, 1 hour from Pittsburgh. North Carolina, Ashland, Wisconsin. Elizabeth, wait a minute. Elza, I can't say that. Elzabelle, Georgia. Ella Bell, Georgia. I'm sorry. Colorado Springs. Hello, Dorlin. How's my girl? I just love it when you get time to come in.
Ashland. I'm trying to. How far is it from Milwaukee?
I don't know.
It's born and raised there.
North Carolina, I already have the ruler, but good luck, everyone. Thank you, Sheila. Everyone's telling Dorlin hi. Denise used to live in Siesta Keys. My oldest born there. Kelly cruises and crafts. I'm the only person I know in BC except Tracy, who lives in Vancouver Island. Some of you may know her from Mom and Pop. Yes, I do. Sarah, I'll be in Charlotte tomorrow. Go ahead, Joe.
Square ruler.
There's only one legit kit ruler.
Just your ruler.
Yeah, you could put LKR. That's all it is. Very busy making swap partner. Cool. Cool. So far tonight, this is the way I've got mine. I'll show you. I'll slide them down. I've got mine already ready to trim down. So this is B6. I've got all my parts here. And as you can see, by the time it's squared down, it'll be a little bit littler. And then I've got my B4 and my B5. So I'll trim all those down. Then I'll have B7 and I'll have that row complete. So when Joe's ready, we will start the giveaway. We're going to let it run for 15 minutes. Yep.
Yeah.
Salty. 5.5 hour drive from Milwaukee up to Duluth, Minnesota. Oh, wow. Candy, that's cool.
How far from Milwaukee?
5.5 hour.
Okay.
Exclamation salty in the chat to win the ruler.
Good to know.
So if you have not, but please only enter if you do legit kits. This ruler will do nothing else for you.
Unless you won't be sizing up some paper.
Yeah, you won't be playing with paper with it. Unless you're like, I don't know, I can't even make up something for that.
Nothing. Because it's not even 8.5 by 11. Is it 8.5 by 11?
7.5 by 10. So it would be, you're going to have to measure it on your end. I would say like 7 3/4 by 10 1/4, really.
You won't be doing nothing with that at all.
No, it's such an odd shape.
Yeah.
But this one, you're going to see where there might be a little bit of lint because it hangs on my design wall while I've been waiting. It is not, this one's mine. And the one over here is yours, the winner's. So if you find lint on it, it has not been used. It's just from being up there, and I will wipe it off. Block A1, A2, and B3 are done. Make sure that you please, if you are doing the lion or any legit kit, please feel free to go ahead and post it in the Donna at Handmade by Ying Facebook group. I am going to be changing the name of that group. And it's just going to be called Just Squirreling. I'm just going to keep that group Just Squirreling. It'll make it a lot simpler to kind of keep everything cohesive. Then I just have to get with someone that knows how to do it. And let me see. So do you guys trim and then you're going to build all of your blocks? Or you, like I've got 3 blocks here in a stack, and I've got the 4th one to finish making tonight, or I could put one together. Charlie Bell left.
No, I didn't.
You went black on us.
I don't know why I did that. I'm sitting here
I don't know.
going with my
Donna,
folders.
thank you. I just think it's fitting. Our membership group, it's called Just Squirrelin'. So if I bring everything into Just Squirrelin', that's just what it's going to be. I know, right? So when I tell you, share it on the Just Squirrelin' page, you're going to know right where to go. So at some point tomorrow, Joe and I have a note here to look on how I can go in. I know you can change names of stuff on Facebook. So I just have to look and see how we're going to do it. And then the members that are the super supporters, I'm going to start a messenger group. That way I can just drop the email link for the monthly meetings. And it'll be a one and done spot. So I'll be able to just drop and go. Yep, that's going to be the name. Just Squirrelin'. So I'm going to lay all these over here and get the trimming. I've got one set trimmed down. So when you're doing these blocks, I'll get Joe to come back down onto the table for just a couple minutes while we're doing this. As you can see, I have a lot. This is just sloppy. But I was not worried about because I know I have far more fabric than I'm going to need. Anytime I do legit kits, I've never ran out. Would it be useful to use a beginner free one they had, or better to move the more involved one? Katie, I don't know what you're talking about.
I think she's trying to say before you jump into a big project, would it be better to do
The free block.
You broke up.
Would it be better to do the free pattern first before jumping into one of these big?
I would highly recommend doing the free one first to see if you like legit kits. It doesn't give you all the answers, but it gives you the general idea of how their kits are done. With that, you will only get the pattern and the layout of how to do the assembly. You're not going to get the fabric. You'll pull that from your stash and you'll just work your magic. It comes with one block, and then you would, of course, make yourself some copies and make it whatever size you would choose. But look how cool that is. And this is the color that I changed out because I did not want that bright white. So this looks like it stepped in like, I don't know, rainwater or something. I kind of liked it.
I like it.
That one I've trimmed. So that's another piece.
Which piece was that, Donna?
Which one? The B6A. It has the SW. You're going to take the SW if you don't want the white. And I can't see it with a great big white. For me, it didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
So I changed my white and put the brown in. I think it's going to kind of look a little bit better. Makes me a little bit happier. And I'm a little shortchanged on this one. So now is the perfect time to just go ahead and add that little tidbit in. And as you can see, I only needed to be able to catch where my seam allowance is going to be for this. I purposely left it like that so I would be able to show you. You do not have to rip out. If you're going to fall into that seam allowance or just a wee little tidbit of the edge, don't pull it out. There's no need. It's just going to be caught right in the seam. So do not drive yourself crazy if it's not absolutely perfect. And if with my OCD, I can let it go, you can too. because it's going to be lost in the seam allowance. If it's not lost in the seam allowance, I do pull out Jack. Because I think if it can be seen and I can't bury it with quilting, it's coming out of there. Also, Sassy has started long arm quilting. Tiffany is long arm quilting. They have openings for Christmas. I'm speaking on behalf of Tiffany. I don't know if she does. I have one more open spot for quilting. Sassy, how many do you have?
I have
3.
3.
She has 3 open left to get done in time for Christmas. Beth, do you remember if she had any, or was she booked? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Contact Beth if you would like quilting done as well. Tucker, I have not talked to him, but you can check out his site. Teresa Louise, she does a phenomenal job, but she does have a broken foot. If you'd like Teresa Louise, send her an email. These ladies work hard, and I would love to see them get some love from the creators. If it's a wall hanging, if it's a table runner, whatever. If you can't do it, send it to your local long armors or these girls. They would greatly appreciate the work.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetheart. I'm going to head out. Hunzer TV while chicken cook. Sounds good, Kelly, and thanks for stopping in. We'll shoot you an email tomorrow as soon as I get a response back. I will just send it to you as a forward. That way, we'll get it worked out, baby girl. And thanks for checking. Okay, got to run tonight. Dinner and family time. Loved hanging out with y'all. You are welcome. Welcome, Donna, and thank you for stopping in.
See you later, Donna.
I'm not liking the way that one's laying right there.
Now I'm gonna tell you these letters.
Yeah.
Don't. When I think of grasshopper, I do not think of RA.
I don't either. They're a little different, aren't they?
Yeah.
If I have a little piece that sticks up, even though I know it's going to be in the seam allowance, I'm going to go ahead and tack that down because I don't want that to pop up.
What the heck?
What, baby? What's wrong? Who? I don't know, Joe. What's wrong?
Well, no, she
Nothing.
didn't.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, she didn't scare you. You're sitting there.
No,
Buttercup's asleep under my roll cart, and she scared Joe, and he thought she was dead.
Oh, I
Goodness gracious.
And he's like, "Is she okay?" And her tongue's hanging out. And I said, "She's sleeping." Normal woman. She's got her jaw open. My God, she takes after me. Okay, done now. Waiting. Okay, you got to wait on the raffle in case you're the lucky winner. It's got a few more minutes. If you have got to be here. And when you send me an email that says you have won, I need to know your full name. I need to know your mailing address. And I need to know what kit you are or have worked on. Will you let Martha in, Joe? She's coming in. So, Martha, if you can hear me, make sure you join the raffle too.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Martha.
Hi. Hi.
Hey, girl.
Hi.
Were you just getting off work?
No, I got home and had to make dinner and charge my phone up because my phone's not been doing pretty
It's
good with the
okay.
battery anymore. So I had to
Called
charge it up. Yes.
Life.
Life. Look what I
Absolutely.
have behind me, y'all.
That looks
Very
so pretty.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
My husband was so happy. It was yesterday evening. It was probably about 10:30. Well, last night. And I said, I need you to close your eyes. And so I told him a little story. And so he opened it and he went, Oh my. Oh wow. It's for
That
me.
is
And I
wild.
said, yes, it's for you.
Aw,
Yes. So that's what I was working on this weekend.
awesome, awesome.
So I hope everybody's doing well.
We are doing well, my girl, doing well. I
You know what?
just trimmed down 3 blocks. I've got one more to go, and I'll make it all tonight, but I'm not going to piece them together tonight.
Okay. Let me go
I'll
get
just-
my iPad. That way I can see the comments and do the raffle. Okay. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
All right, let me see. I'll hang a few more minutes. Hey, Martha. Joe just dropped her channel. Our dog would look dead all the time then. LOL. Shih Tzus don't have the normal underbite. So nowhere. Exactly. It's kind of like it hangs out, you know?
I know they call Benson, Cam screamed like, Benson is ugly. He's like, it's like, Mom, I don't think they're just used to a dog with an underbite. I'm like, honey, I can think about Benson.
Exactly. It's so funny.
It is. I'm like,
Like when we first got Molly, Joe said she looked like someone smacked her in the face because everything was smushed up.
Yeah, the faces are smushed.
The older she gets now, the more the season changes, the more the allergies, you know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
So it's affecting her more, but it's just so cute to see. It's like, oh my word, you know? Hello, Sandy. Anybody coming in? If you do legit kits, tonight's giveaway is a legit kit ruler. The only thing I ask is that you are currently or will be doing a legit kit pattern in order to win it. Martha, Martha, Martha. I was going to say Marsha, Marsha, Marsha.
People do it all the time. No biggie.
Marsha.
I'll answer to it just for fun.
Just don't call me late.
That's
Never
right.
late. Never
Yeah, don't
ever.
call me. Yeah, don't call me late for dinner now.
No.
Everybody's getting a bid in. It's 15.
What Martha's getting signed in.
Okay.
So you need to wait.
All
Okay,
right,
I got signed in.
She
Yep.
just got in. Quilting compound. Hey, Martha.
Hello, Jamie.
Mm.
Who else did I miss? Hey, Dave.
I don't know.
You're
The
on
list
here.
is
Hey, honey.
long. The list is lengthy.
Hello,
So-
Donnell.
Donna is in house. Okay, I am going to mark this up for our giveaway. And whoops, it's over here. This is the giveaway. This is mine. So I don't get them mixed up. And like I said, I'm forewarning you, it will have lints because it picks up everything. But it should have no nicks unless I got jacked up and used it. But then you can say, you knew me when. All right, Joe. You knew it's been through some love. So, yep, everybody's in.
Lighten up, you know. Yeah, we're gonna pick a winner.
And the drum roll.
Good luck, everybody.
Teresa
Look.
Foster has
Whoop,
won
whoop.
the kit. Congratulations, Teresa.
Yay, Teresa.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Woohoo.
That's Teresa.
So what you're
Teresa
gonna
Lynch is
need,
asking what kind of dog is Benson? Isn't he a Bashan?
He's a Bichon mixed with a Shih Tzu.
congratulations, Teresa. You need to email me at the email that's going to be coming out before midnight tonight. I need your mailing address. I need to know what kit you're using, you are working on and or going to get. Once I check that with Legit Kit tomorrow morning, it will go out in the mail to you. So congratulations. Congratulations. So now I get to talk to you. Martha, have you done
Yes.
any on yours yet? Have you
No,
received
because
any fabric yet? Have
yes,
you?
that's what I was waiting patiently until it was my turn to talk.
It's your turn. We've already went round robin like a million times.
Okay. Well, I didn't want to interrupt what you were doing because you're doing the raffle and everything. I have had 3 people send me fabric, and I am so thankful for it. So I wanted to share it on here. I thought about doing a separate video, and I was like, no,
Let
I
me
need to do
have
it on
Joe. Let me have Joe spotlight you. Susie Rose, good night, sweetheart. Go pick up your daughter-in-law.
I'm not going to say the names completely because I don't know if they wanted to not.
Why don't you
if they
withhold the
wanted-
name? Listen,
Mhm.
withhold the name, and then
Mhm.
when
Yeah.
you wrap up your project, you can drop the names then. It's too late.
Yeah. I wanted to check with everybody first because some people don't want to know, want
Right.
everybody to know that they sent fabric. So here's the first one.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh,
So that's beautiful.
thank you, Donnell.
And I did get a post office box. So I have a post office box now, and it's on my channel.
Oh, nice.
You'll
So
have to
these are-
drop it in our chat, and I'll also have Joe save it
Okay. So that's
or email it to Joe.
okay. So that's 2 pieces that I got. So very thankful for that. You know who sent it. Thank you. I love it so much. All right. My next one. These came from all over the country.
How cool. You can tell the state.
This one came from Colorado. My
Cool.
first one came from Georgia, which is right
Ooh.
next to me.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh,
I
it.
like that.
Isn't that
Ooh.
beautiful?
It is.
Very
That's
pretty.
gonna look really good in that mane.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one too.
I got that one.
Love it.
You do?
I love it.
And then here's another one.
Pretty.
Ooh. That is very pretty.
She
Yeah.
picked out some beautiful colors too. So I have to keep them all together. So for right now, because I want to make sure that I document it right. Because I just got them in the mail today.
Oh, I think they're gorgeous.
Yeah,
you know-
they have. Both of these beautiful ladies have done an amazing job so far. What'd you say?
I was gonna say that what you could do, that's
Mhm.
can do, it could do. You know how I love how
Yeah.
you grouped everybody by alphabet,
Yes.
like with what colors. Say for instance, like the Brown family.
Mhm.
You got like 30 pieces of fabric.
Whoever.
Whoever sends you the most out of all those categories, you can do a fun giveaway.
That would be cute. I like that idea. So one of my sweet subscribers, she messaged me on Instagram and she goes, Martha, I have an idea for you to help you to figure out how everybody's going to get fabric to you. Cause I was a little like, oh, what am I going to do? So, she gave me a really
Hang
great
tight,
idea.
girls,
So I
and
went
we'll
with
have our
that.
answer in a minute.
Yeah. So I'm very thankful that she did that. So here is the next one.
That's pretty.
This one is from a friend of mine that lives close to me. She hand delivered it to me at work.
There you go. That's even better.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the postage.
Yes. So those are the 2 colors from her. So I am absolutely in love with the colors that I have so far. So my sister-in-law, Stephanie, y'all all probably know who she is. She sent me, her and her husband sent me a ton of batiks in purple last year for Christmas. Well, they have sat beautiful in a box waiting for a project. So,
And your
what I was
goal is
gonna
to do some purple in this. Am I correct?
yeah, because I love green. Green is, I don't not like green. I just felt like that the background for it, I really want to do purple for it. So not going to be doing any of the greens. I'm trading that out for purples.
That'll be cool.
So here is some of the colors. So if y'all look on my channel, I do have a video out. So the colors that I shared with y'all, that's all that I have so far. So I'm going to do the rock that the lion is on, going to be in grays. So I'll need a couple more grays. And then the colors for the lion. So if you look at the lion, you can see all the colors that are in it. Because I'm starting with scratch with all the colors. So
Yep.
this is not going to be a Martha's Creative Life lion. This is going to be my subscribers,
community.
my community lion.
Yep. So can you take 10 seconds and type your address where you will accept fabric? That way Joe can copy and paste it and save it, and then he'll put it in our bot as well. So when people ask, we can just drop it.
Can I put it in here, or do you want me to send it another way?
I want you to put it in there now because you have people ask, and then tonight when we're done, email it to Joe.
Okay, before you do that, Martha, you might need to explain how you have your people sending you the breakdown. So
yes. It's a new box, so let me double check real quick. Hold on.
I have to always look.
I want to
Good
make sure
night,
that I got
sweetheart. Pretty quilt behind you, Martha. Good night, Donna. It's all right,
Thank
sweetheart.
you.
Go to bed. Go to bed, Miss Susie. Love you, girl, and maybe tomorrow you'll have time to come play. Donnell, go to bed, sweetheart. Have a good time with your hubby and just relax the rest of the evening. And thanks for doing those little kitties for my granddaughter.
Okay, there we go. All right, so that's my address for my PO box.
Okay. Joe, did you get
I don't
want me to
have the paper handy that shows the breakdown, but what I did is I took groups of the alphabet letters according to your last name, what colors that I would need. So if you have a minute, go over to my channel and watch the video, because I don't have the paperwork handy with me here. So I thought I'd go ahead and take a minute and show you the purples.
Martha, did you run this under the business as it shows here, correct?
Yes, it's Martha's Creative Life.
Here, Joe.
Yeah, I got it here. You keep it
Yep.
over there.
Thank you,
Ooh,
sweetheart.
I like that one.
Isn't that pretty?
That's really pretty.
I love the blues that are in that one.
Yeah, it would look good in the rock.
It would. I actually might add the gray. That's a green.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, if I was using green, that's what I
if
would
you
do.
I'm a
don't
green
use
person.
that, listen to me. If you don't use that, pay it forward.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
Ooh.
like that.
I will call
their
dibs.
background, if you use all those different purples like that, it's gonna look phenomenal.
It is.
Yeah. And then I have some lighter colors too.
You can even make it look like the Northern Lights.
Ooh. That would be a nod to
But
Katie.
that would be more greens. I think there would be more greens and stuff, but
Yeah. So these are just all the colors I'm showing you that I have so far.
I think they're
pretty.
beautiful.
very pretty.
They're pretty.
I'm signing off. Bus driver bedtime. Good night, Janine.
Night,
Take it,
Janine.
Janine.
New York City. I'm getting you. Let me see.
So I figured what I would do is I would just take the colors that I have and start like measuring it up to what matches the solid color.
Right.
the lion and just kind of work it from there.
Right. And then that'll give you a little bit of an idea, but realize a lot of a lot of them, you will not need every ounce that they have assigned for you. So if it's like an inch or two short, don't go into a panic.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You'll be fine.
Yes. Okay. Do you find, is it okay to ask, do you find that you have a lot of fabric left over for
Yes.
future legit kits
Yes.
or other projects? Okay.
Yes, I have 3 full rolling carts, 1 half full, so almost 4 full carts.
Okay. Have
And
I missed any?
I am literally in overflow mode, and I am trying this time not to use any of the new fabric from the kit. If it's one I've already used for another kit, I'm pulling it first. Because I just want to, in the end, when I wrap this up, be able to show I pulled from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How much I actually didn't need, because I do a lot of legit kits. So keep your fabric.
We never want to get rid of fabric.
I had one lady reach out and she does, and it's okay.
Yeah,
And
that's true. Yeah.
You want to save it if it's your legit kit, because she didn't know to save it. She was just like, when she was done, she was done. And then I'm like, no. She was getting rid of the files and everything. No. Save it. You'll use it again. But it's trial and error. That's how we learn.
Right. And some people,
I think that is going to look really, really pretty. Are you getting excited?
yes.
Have you turned your pattern? Have you toyed with your pattern, like taken a picture, put it on your iPad, figured out what your change of colors yet?
No, because I don't know how I can do that.
I'm challenged. Don't ask me.
Yeah. I don't know how to do that. I would say I'm challenged too. I have an iPad, I have an iPhone, I know how to do a lot, but I'm not sure how to do that.
I am challenged. I would have to honestly take a picture and say, Joe, will you make all of this stuff inside go away? You know?
Just say here, fix it for me.
Yeah, honey, and color it and tell me what it's gonna look like.
Well, what I could do is I could maybe take the picture and make it black and white.
There
Yeah,
you go, and
then
then color it.
See if I can color it. Is there do y'all happen to know, is there a program for that?
It's
You can do it
called
on your
run it
phone.
your printer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
well,
switch it to black and white.
You can color it, take a picture of it with your phone, turn it
She
into
won't-
black and white, and then print it out.
How simple is that?
Or if you have a
That's why I
copier
get
in
paid the big
home,
bucks.
but listen to me, please. If
Yes,
you
ma'am.
have a copier, you can scan it and have it print only in black and white. If
Yeah,
you're
that's
doing
true.
it from a picture, it's going to use more of your ink up.
Yeah.
I do everything in black and white through the toner of our extra printer.
Yeah, but you can print it even with your color printer, because I print with my color printer in black and white all the time. as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Just got to make sure you print to black grayscale.
Right.
Quilting Compounds asking Martha, what pattern do you have, girl?
I will show you. Ta-da! Roar.
I want to hear you really roar. You didn't
really
sound
wanna-
very
Yeah, it didn't
not
sound very
sure of yourself. You
convincing.
sounded like that timid. Yes,
Roar!
you can.
No, Becca was here. She was
That's
like,
better.
she's not.
Hey Donna, just stopped in at the moment. I have to wait to order the kit. So do another draw. But thanks for the opportunity. Really thought I could pull it off, but not yet. Teresa, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yep, it is okay. We will put it back out there and draw again on Friday night.
That's why I'm not doing the full pattern, y'all. I mean,
Yep. So
sometimes we all have
you
different
can't get the
budgets,
ruler,
and
Joe.
all of us
So
have different budgets, and some of us can
Can you hear me,
purchase it outright, and some of us can't. So that's what I was going to do. I was going to do it the thrifty way. I was
Yeah.
going to use fabrics that was in my
This
stash. I was going to
turning
go to
into Fridays.
Goodwill and figure out how I could, buy fabrics that way, go find it on clearance somewhere. And then Becca and Ian challenged me.
You got
to
a
get
double
fabrics
challenge
from-
night.
Yeah, to get fabrics from my subscribers, my friends. So, it's okay that, we do what we can. Maybe it's just getting the pattern and getting the paper and working it with your scraps.
Right. Absolutely. You don't have to do everything high dollar, high maintenance. It can be just get the pattern and then pull from your stash.
That's
And
how I did the
that's
hooter.
one of the purposes of showing this in this way. And Teresa, I'm sorry, but when Mike sent the ruler, that was one of his catches for it. They have to either be doing a kit or have one ordered in order for me to send it. But you will be soon, I'm sure. And then I'll do another drawing. What girl doesn't like to give stuff away, right?
And I don't think you're stopping legit kits.
No, I'm kind of
I think you're hooked.
Yeah, I kind of have an addiction. I need to start a group that says, "Hi, I'm hooked on legit kit, and I don't want help."
Please send fabric.
All right. I'm looking to get a new printer.
Come on, Simba.
Joe, when you come back up, could you get me some more iced coffee, please?
Yeah, what kind?
The cocoa. It's on the regular shelf.
You coming?
Who's so serious? We're so serious.
Who is? I'm not seeing it. Who says we're serious?
Susie says y'all so serious. LOL.
I don't even see it. You're seeing something before I do.
It's Susie.
Susie, would you like to come on for a bit? You are more than welcome. Y'all, now it pops up. Y'all see him before I am.
Well, I kind of got serious with my talking about the making it where it's easy for every budget.
Right.
So that was probably me. I got too serious. I'm sorry.
I went to Cincinnati Library today, and they were so helpful to help me with the scan and print with the design board for my grandson made a quilt. Thank you, friend. Teresa, it's all life's a journey, and I'm going to be doing this for quite some time. And I have no intent to stop anytime soon unless I would work all through the patterns. And I really don't think that's going to do it. Mike from Legit Kids better keep making patterns so Donna can stay busy. I love you, Susie. I have a problem.
Mike
Now,
needs to start.
Susie, you know better than that. She can be busy and still gets a squirreling.
Mike better be making a dolphin pattern too for Becca.
Yeah, he said that's
or whale tail.
Yeah, that's not happening right now. I can assure you.
Darn.
No, I've learned the more you ask, it's not going to happen. If you sit back and wait, then it will happen.
Okay.
So it's kind of like the old wise tale: build it and they will come. You know.
Okay.
So don't ask for
Susie
my.
said she ain't coming on to her. She's got crazy frizz hair.
It's okay. Show your stuff. Susie, talk tomorrow about printer. Okay. I'm just messing with you, girl. No, I'm not. Who am I kidding? No, I'm not. I'm not just messing with you. Get on here. Donna is the queen. Squirrel just said, oh man, just saying, man, y'all using my words against me. You hating tonight. You've been talking to my kid.
And we have a little squirrel, Susie says.
Yes. It's not all me. I wake up sometimes to little nuggets left at my doorstep saying, don't open your email. Yeah, I wonder where they come from, Day. That evil little laugh.
Yeah, that's a very evil laugh.
It is.
Yeah, you can't. She kind of sells herself out, doesn't she? That's why I love her.
Too funny.
I'm sad I can't afford that Kraken. What?
The Kraken.
I thought
Midget
you already
kit.
had it. We are little squirrels. What would an old lady squirrel be called?
An old
Somebody
squirrel. An old squirrel.
I was gonna say roadkill, but that didn't sound good. This is my first bottle of flatter. I love how it smells. I love that it doesn't make me cough. Yes, I love mine. I love Best Press and the flatter. I have been starting to use, because this one doesn't get clogged. I'll fill it like right now it's half Best Press, half flatter because I like the pretty smells. Thank you, sweetheart. All right, baby. That would make a good kit. Just squirreling. I don't know. One of my subscribers emailed me this really cool pattern as a challenge. I've since sent it along to have some specialty work done to it. But when it arrives back home to its original destination, where it shall live here on this shelf forever, and you'll be able to see it. I'm telling you what, that one challenged my girls. It challenged me, and it had a few new names, but it got done. So we can all officially say challenge was accepted, challenge was done, and we did complete it. And wait, and I don't know if Days still got hers or if she just like, I'm done.
No,
Send it home.
mine went to Michigan.
Is it on its way?
It's probably should be there by now.
Yeah, she sent it. Did you take a picture of it?
I did. I have it. I have it on my phone.
Well, can you put it in our Handmade by Ying share page? And then if anybody wants to see it, Susie, if you would do the same thing. If y'all want to see some fun stuff, you're going to have to go over there and look. I had one made. Wait a minute. The one I made. Yeah. That was sent in by one of my subscribers, and we were up for the challenge. We accepted said challenge, and when we did not let that pattern beat us. Not at all. Yeah, I had mine is hung on the wall with the paper still in the back. I think I mailed mine. No, I think I took my paper out. I think I took my paper out. Yeah, I would never have sent you something that was not kosher, I don't think. But then again, you never know. You never know. So how's it coming over there?
Shit, I just posted mine on the page if you want to go.
All right.
Look at it.
Sass, how's yours coming? What block are you on, girl?
I'm starting A3.
What does your A2 look like? We didn't pause to let you show it.
Hold on a second.
You know how we are. We get to flapping our gums and forgot you.
Good. A2.
Now, did you whack the seam? You know what I'm talking about.
Right. No, what I did was, because there was a honking seam, I used my acorn and I used my clapper.
Oh, do show me that clapper again, would you? I really like that.
It is. My sister.
I would like to see that again.
Then she personalized.
That is cute. I like that. For starch, I do my own simple mix, cheap rot gut potato vodka with water, and that way I can adjust the strength. If I want it smelly, I add a couple drops of grade lavender. Really? I'm the evil one that sent it. Sheila. You got to go check the group. The girls are putting theirs in. And I don't call that evil. I call that a challenge. And we had a lot of giggles over that one. But I can say mission accomplished. We're all done. And I intended to show mine, but I got overzealous because I want something wrote on it. So I don't want to show mine in the group until it's complete. Totally done. Totally. It's got to be done. That way you're going to get the full effect of what I'm looking for with it. I think you're going to get a chuckle out of it. So let me see. How far are you, Miss Shelley, on picking yours?
I'm still sorting colors, trying to find something that matches.
And that's
everything.
okay. You got
It's
all
a lot
night.
of colors. A lot of colors.
It is. I forget exactly how many.
65, 68, 65.
I
or
was
68.
waiting. I was waiting.
I knew somebody'd have it.
I tested alongside Flatter and Best Press, and nobody can tell the difference between them. Wow, you're gonna have to send me that recipe. How you do that? I'm curious. I've never heard of it. Did you
What,
girls
potato
hear tell of
vodka?
it? Hold on, I want to read this. Everybody, wait a second. Let me read it to you. For starch, I make my own by simply mix cheap rot gut potato vodka with water, and that way she can adjust the strength. If I want it smelly, I add a couple drops of therapeutic grade lavender or mint. I don't know what potato vodka is.
It's a vodka, but it's made out of it's made out of potato.
I wouldn't know that, Joe.
It's called potato vodka.
I mean,
never
where do you
heard of
get
it.
it from?
But I've never
Baby.
seen it anywhere. But
Baby,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to ask.
I
Where you
didn't
get it?
know, or I wouldn't have asked the question.
Okay.
I mean, do you soak potatoes in vodka? I don't know. How do you?
That's what I'm trying to get at, Joe. Sassy's asking the same thing. Do you soak potatoes in vodka, and that's how you get it? What is it? We're asking.
No.
You can make
I don't drink, so I
It's
wouldn't
a brand. It's a brand.
know. Oh, okay.
Sassy, Joe says you make vodka from potatoes.
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
brand.
I didn't
But
have
I've
a
never
clue
heard of it.
either.
I mean, I've heard of it, but I've never heard of what brand is potato vodka.
I couldn't tell you. I'm lost.
Me too, honey.
Where do you get potato vodka? I think
Okay.
it's cool.
He's so-
I never
he's so
heard tell of it. And Joe, thank you, because I had no clue. Sassy and I are over here trying to find our way. And he
Go ahead.
thought,
The store looking crazy.
no, I thought I was being punked. And Joe's going, no, it's for real. And then
There's chopping potato vodka, Leopold
Oh, here you go,
Rose
Blue Ice.
Silver Tree vodka, Blue
Blue
Ice
Ice.
potato vodka.
hold on, you both can't read at the same time, Day. Let Martha. Every
It's okay,
time she
'cause I-
says a word, you say a word.
I can't pronounce it. Day, you go ahead because I can't pronounce any of those words.
Which one? The Luxo.
Yeah, that one.
Hold on.
So you both got on Google and you're looking it up.
Yep.
Because I didn't know, Donna.
I didn't know that it ever existed. So
I've heard of it.
Oh, like what's potato
What?
vodka?
I've never seen any like in Michigan. I'll have to ask my son-in-law because he's in the business.
That's what vodka is made of.
I didn't know.
Not
and
all,
Joe
not all
didn't.
vodka.
Poor Joe's sitting here going, honey, vodka comes from potatoes. And I was like, what?
Susie.
There you go. One's called Luke Soa, which is $16.
Go look at what Susie put.
Chopin potato vodka. Woody Creek.
Oh, I'll bet she does. You know,
Corbin Cash sweet
Wow.
potato vodka.
But ain't she cute? She's trying to be like me, like we know what we're talking about.
If I was black, I wouldn't waste it on storage. Make the damn shit.
Joe said if he was a drinking man, he wouldn't waste it on storage.
No vodka. I
True
don't
No
that.
vodka. No vodka.
I've drank vodka, but it's not nothing like this.
I think
Pop off.
I had no clue. I had absolutely no clue there was such a thing. I am sorry for any Joey. No, baby. I had no idea. I will learn anything. And you've
I
got the
know.
girls actually pulling out their stuff, their phones, Googling. So we're getting an education here. And Joe's over here trying to explain this is real. Vodka is made from taters. I had no clue. I am like, what?
I was how many years old when I found out about potato vodka?
Some
Starch
is
comes
made with yellow.
from the
Hold on.
potatoes.
Some is made with yellow corn.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's not all vodka is not potatoes.
Now you've real. I am not a. I'm sorry, guys. I don't drink. I'm learning.
Shine.
Susie says she doesn't waste vodka like that. She drinks it.
Hillbilly make moonshine for a lot of different stuff.
I didn't know. Sassy and I are. She's probably sitting there googling it. Are we being punked? And she's looking around for a camera. Like, okay, are we on funny videos?
I am not even Googling it because I'm like, I don't even want to know. I'm
Oh, no,
That's
it's
why
a
you
thing.
cheap vodka kind. I am going to have to go. We've got to find a liquor store so that I can check this stuff out.
You know what?
I'm calling I'm texting my son-in-law right
All
now.
vodkas are made. Teresa Lynch says all vodkas are made from potatoes. The starch comes naturally from the potatoes. She
That's
just
what
buys cheap ones. I'm just like, this is like just blowing me away. I had absolutely no clue. None.
Never thought about it
Who
before.
says you can't come over here to a quilting channel and get educated
Right.
on booze? And the multi-purpose says, I'm loving this. And I'll say the darndest things, but this is educational. Vodka is syllabic and expensive.
Susie, you should
Edible
come
at
in.
gummy bears and so Susie, Joe's not gonna let me come out and play with you, you little alcoholic.
I know, right? Listen
You know
to
too much
Susie,
about the
get a
booze.
bowl of gummy bears. Soak them in vodka. Or take a syringe and put it in a watermelon.
No.
That's
You
what we
guys
used to
are-
do back in the day.
No. And you're gonna
Did y'all
let me
make-
travel with these people, Joe.
Did y'all hear what Candy said?
No, I
did y'all
can't
read
catch up.
I'm
No, go ahead.
I'm picturing me with a spray bottle. A little for you, spritz in the fabric. A little for me, spritz in my mouth. LOL.
Up and above, LOL. There's a bunch of drunks in my family who can make liquor out of a lot of things. Yeah. I had not a clue. I am learning. And it's something I'm just Susie, you're gonna have to educate me.
No, 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 no.
Donna, it won't be hard to do. I can teach you all that too.
I'm sure, Dave, we're not going to let you out. Did the watermelon and you put, ew, why would you ruin good watermelon with whiskey?
No, whiskey, vodka, because it tastes good when it's cold.
Yeah, okay. Can a quart jar with pitted cherries and vodka. Let it soak for a few days.
Yep.
Are y'all's playing?
I Googled it, Donna.
It's real?
The potato vodka is real. Do you want me to show you?
Potato
on
vodka
the-
is
No,
real.
I believe you. I believe them. I'm just shocked.
It's Stupid Gabbard, I don't believe.
Donna, you need to get out more.
Joe's over here going, I want to talk to Susie in the morning.
I know about vodka, but Susie Gabbard, I'm not too sure about now.
She said, Susie who?
Donna just needs to get out more. We're gonna have to take you. We're gonna have to get you out more, Donna.
You think? You need to move closer. I have a car and will travel anywhere, but I need my girls to come here for a little while. Oh, holy goodness. So, Joe, you need to pick me up about 5 watermelons for quilt retreat. There's going to be 16 of us, and the girls are going to fix their favorite watermelon.
We can make trash can booze too.
I don't know what that is. Could you see us? What a hot mess. Could you see the
I think
owner
we give you
going,
Throw all
some of them.
kinds of stuff in. Throw all kinds of stuff in a
I'm-
clean trash can.
I'm going to tell you, if anybody pukes in the house, you clean it because I don't do puke. I'll tell you.
I
don't
won't be
even
drinking,
clean-
so it won't be me.
I don't clean up after anything that it spews. I don't care. No, I love you enough, Joe. Yeah, many years ago, I had spiked. This is educate. I am loving this. Susie who?
Yeah.
LOL. I'll bring the gummies. She's going to bring me special gummies for our live when she comes. Do you want some?
You're not supposed to drink alcohol and take your medicine.
Honey, I wouldn't be drinking alcohol and taking my medicine.
You're eating gummies. Oh,
The doctor said no drinking alcohol. They didn't say I couldn't eat it.
Susie says if you puke, you get kicked
Donna.
out.
Yeah, if you puke, you got to go.
Well, if you
Anyone
put it in the water,
remember? Oh, wait a minute. I got read candies.
Anyone remember having their Wapatui party? Don't know what that is.
Oh, I love my guys.
what the hell happened to that Susie?
Wait a minute, hold on. I married a Sheila says I married a Cajun. Any booze questions? Ask me. I don't think there's an alcohol connection. God, guys are killing me tonight.
you're laughing,
You
aren't you?
soak those gummies in about 190 proof. Woo!
You know, Joe, we're joking, right? We don't want to
You'd
get
be on
kicked out.
fire.
They don't, you're not going to kick her out before she comes, right?
I'm not so sure about the joking part now. I don't much to be joking.
She's Googling.
Sounds to me like she's drank. Remember them old mind erasers you used to make?
Yeah.
I think she's had a few of them too many.
Moonshine, Lord have mercy. I don't know if I still have my. I think I gave my son-in-law the the mason jar of moonshine that I had.
Oh my word. Wapatui was all kinds of different booze poured into a garbage can with punch and sprites, 7-Up, etc., and loaded it with fruit like cantaloupe, watermelon. That would be
Oh
called
no,
vomit.
we did that, but we didn't put no fruit in it. It was just pure booze and pop.
Where did you
Or
go to
iced
school,
tea or lemonade.
Susie? Joe knows I would be going, oh no.
Donna, what week are we coming back together in January for the wrap
For the
up?
reveal?
What was that? I'm sorry.
I'm asking what day we coming in January for the finish up round.
The 8th.
January the 8th. Okay.
Yep. It needs to be finished on the 8th because on the 15th, we're kicking off the rose.
Y'all kicking it off.
So if
okay.
anybody wants to do the rose, now's the time to get it. So Christmas is coming. Tell your peeps you want to do the rose. And that one is going to be stunning. But they all are. Who am I kidding?
I like seeing them. I like seeing the how everybody does them differently.
Mm-hmm. Everyone I've seen so far has some kind of a tweaking to it.
Yep.
I love what Donna did with her moon.
Came back on?
Yeah, that was pretty.
That was beautiful.
Israel, yep. Yeah, Peyton was asking me, and I thought, that's a conversation you can have with her. She told me that she talked to you. So that's going to be fun to see that connection grow. Fun, fun, fun. I'd gladly settle for Shavy Susan's milkshake. Yes. She makes
Those were
darn good
delicious.
milkshakes. Good Lord, I must have gained 10 pounds in 3 days. That was like kicking it. Can you say yum? I make root beer shakes okay, but I love the turtle. Absolute. I've got such a long list behind me. I just want to do them all. You are going to be pen pals. That's what I hear. It's probably not going to be in writing. She will probably do voice videos. That's her favorite thing. And she didn't know how to say, pen pal via messenger. So it'll be cute. I told her anytime she wants to talk to you, she can take my phone and go in another room. Private time, girl time. And she definitely can't wait to meet you. Williamsport. Well, wait a minute. That's not far from us, Joe, is it?
No.
I don't know.
But Williamsport, Maryland
I don't know.
is right after you get across the
50
West Virginia line.
North of Williamsport. Williamsport what? I'm curious now.
Right.
We're all being nosy. And thank you
Well, Frank
guys.
said he was in Pennsylvania, so he's probably talking Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
I don't know.
That's what I thought of.
There's also Williamsport, Maryland.
Root beer. That's my big, absolutely, Pat. We'll do root beer floats this year too. Okay. Not a clue.
Oh,
For
Not April.
home of the World Little League World Series.
What is that called? Turtle over 4 for me. I don't know.
The Pharaoh,
I don't know what that is.
King Tut,
Oh,
King Tut.
you're asking a lot of me tonight to use words and make me think.
Egyptian stuff.
I like the
Okay.
turtle better too.
It's a jungle in here.
Yes.
You just know your world history, you know?
You
Susie wants a
really?
vodka.
Are you really?
The Fort Hill.
Hold on a minute. Everybody close your eyes. I'm going to play darts, and Joe's going to be my dartboard. He's picking on my school.
Ooh.
I want to
Uh-oh.
see her. Absolute. He's sitting here chuckling now. I hope you didn't choke. And then you're asking me for CPR or something. Love you
Please.
enough to say, cough it up. Cough it up.
Jet. After Jet, I did get 2 blocks done. I'm happy
I
about that.
am. Good job. I have no blocks done.
But you have to the paper though.
I'm working on, I got 2 more pieces and I will have 1, 2, I don't know how many done as far as to the paper. I'm just I'm just chatting. I have to stay focused when I'm joining my blocks.
I thought you said you had almost all a row B done. All a row B done. Excuse me.
All of row B, with exception of this, is built.
Bill, yeah.
Now I have to put it into the blocks.
Oh, you gotta put them together. Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
But you have all the A done though, right?
Yes, ma'am. Hold on. Okay, Joe. Before Sassy hops, because she's getting ready to bounce, I can see it. Let me finish this one block so I don't lose track. Yet, not yet. Give me a second. She's getting ready to bounce, and we're going to end this live in a minute. I just want to get this one piece in, and then we will call it a night. Because I just don't want to get them all jacked up.
I know that's right.
If I'll lay it aside and I'll be like, whoops, I forgot to do it.
Maybe that's what I'll do, is sit and just put like a whole bunch of them together on paper.
That's what I do. And that's how it goes a lot smoother. Then when I have my just me time, I build them. Or if it's just us in our group, I build them. Okay, another one done. See how sloppy? I will trim that down tomorrow. So that's 4 of the 7 needed for this block. And as I go through, if I see like this one, I've already pulled those colors. Using for the others, I go ahead and cut for it, and then I just pin it to the block.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going back to the folder and doing double work pulling it.
Gotcha.
Oh, and before I go, Donna, you had made a comment one day, and I wanted you to touch on it. You said this time you were just gonna free-nearly cut, but there are times when you sit there and you measure the block, measure the piece.
Yep.
For how do you go about doing that? I used to do it. I'm asking just
right. There's like, I'll use this piece as an example. Joe, can you bring me down to the table? Yeah, I'm just doing this because it has the pieces on. A lot of times, like as I'm working a block, I will have them all pre-cut and I'll have all of my colors, all of my papers laid out. So say there's no rhyme or reason. I don't go A, B, C. I just pick up. And I always start with whatever the biggest one is. So say I've already worked these blocks and I've already used these colors. I pre-cut as I pull that for the next. If I see that color's on anything in this block, I pull it aside and I cut it and I pin it to the block. So I don't have to ever touch that color again for this block. It's a one and done. Why it's out, I lay it down. I don't get it's look how little this is. This is a little block, but I had this much left. It's not going to take all that, but this was in my scraps, but it's the right color. So I pinned it to it. You know what I mean? So I have my scrap of, I call it my death scraps, you know, and they're laying here. So when I pull a color out, if I see it's only a little segment, I will pull from this stack before I'll cut into good fabric.
Right. No, I thought you said you measured that square. It's like, I thought that's what you were saying. Okay, now I understand that. No, but I used to measure, like if I had a piece that was like, I'm going to say 2 by 3.
Right.
I'll just make sure I had a piece of scrap that was at least 4 by 4 and.
Right. I used to do that. And then you become angle challenged, because if it's not the right angle, then you're going to end up doing one of these. You're going to start building off on the tips of it. You know, and that's where people get in their head that, oh my God, this will be seen. Well, I don't know anybody that walks around looking at quilts, carrying the pattern to see if that line is going to be in that quilt. Nobody does that.
Absolutely
so
not.
Let me show you what I've got done so far. That's my B. Hold on. Okay. Joe, can you take me to the table? Okay, I'm just going to stack them and turn them. That way, when I pick them back up, they're going to be in order. This is my A1. Let me move this back. There, I got a better view. Then this is my A2. When you're hitting this part, make sure that you are tapping it with your hammer to get that good and smushed. Your long arming will thank you. Then 3, 4, S right here is where I changed my color. And what I did on my pattern was I highlighted it. I knew I didn't want to use that color. I knew that was just, I'm not using white in that area. And then 6, 7, and 8. So all of my A is done. Got to find my clip. And then during, let me see, got A. This is my B. I have B1, B2. This B3 has a lot of parts. And B4, then I have all of my other B here on the table. And then I'll have my B row ready to assemble. So let me put that back. And then I have my H. I had to do some testing, so my H is done. And it was just testing to make sure that things come into alignment. So that's H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, 6, 7, and 8. So I've got that much done. But you guys are going to be blowing way past me with me going away for days at a time. You know what I'm saying? So we are all technically on the same page. Mine's just going to take me a little bit longer. And I'm not going to do any of my assembly until I have all of my blocks done. Great tip, Donna. Good night, good night, good night. Everybody have a wonderful week. Okay, guys, everybody's getting tired. I'm getting tired. I didn't realize we've been on this long, and I am sorry. I don't want Sassy getting more out. She was gracious enough to slip on tonight. And so with all of that being said, everybody, good night. Thank you for coming. And we'll see you back here at some point during the week because I'm not traveling this week. Excuse me. And I'll definitely be on Friday nights. The girls, they're going to be channel hopping, so you never know where you're going to see them. They might be at Sassy's. They might be at Martha's. We might be over at Becca's. You never know. So you're going to have to stay tuned for this project and check those community tabs to see where we show up next. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
See ya, guys.
Bye.
Have a nice one.